Hey guys, it's me again. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video simply because a couple weeks ago I had my little webinar and then last week process of moving and such. So it's been very hectic. Glad now to be finally doing these videos again. I just wanted to have a video here real quick to kind of talk a little bit about health in of itself. I've talked a little bit of different aspects such as mental health, mind, body, exercise, and why we should do them. And now I kind of want to go on, I guess, my own little discussion of what exactly is health. What are, what does it entail? Most of the time when we think of health, we think about just eating right. We think about lots and lots of exercise, trying to lose weight. You know, if you're overweight, you try to lose weight. If you're too skinny, then you're trying to build muscle. And that's generally the idea that most people have been implying when they talk about health. The major problem with this is that there's many different components to who we are and who as people and as individuals. They're and even though there's these different parts, they are all one whole, and as a whole, they generally affect our entire being. Let's take the body. The human body just as a great example. It's probably the easiest thing to draw examples from. You can be running, you can be eating right, you can be doing a lot of great things. However, if you don't take care of your teeth, such as brushing and flossing, that has a huge effect on your heart health. I'm not an expert on dental health and how it affects you, but I have known that when you don't take care of your teeth, for one thing, it's just bad. Your teeth are just going rotten. And then secondly, it also affects other components of your body. Similarly with all these other things that we're talking about here, when you neglect one, you're affecting the entire body. Now here's what I'm going to be telling you right now. What exactly are these different components and how do we take care of them? So the four different components of who we are is our physical body, our physical health, our mental health, spiritual health, and emotional or social health. Now, some people might get caught up in some of these and might disagree with me and might have a big problem with some of these, especially spiritual health, especially if you are atheist or agnostic and don't believe in any kind of deity or God or anything. And that's all going to be explained a little bit later on. But what I essentially want to tell you is that you don't have to necessarily accept all these things or agree with what they are called, but the idea is still there of what it is, and you have to accept that. If you neglect that part of yourself, even if you don't necessarily believe it, it's still going to affect you negatively. So what I want to say, going back to that question, what exactly is health? Health is finding harmony and balance in all four of these parts of our lives. It is when our physical health is in balance, when we are able to be able to have enough time being active, eating right, and then having that balance also of resting, of taking time to relax. That balance comes in all things. Mental health, knowing when we need to work, when we need to be creative, when do we need to build things, and then also knowing and recognizing when we just need to learn, when we need to absorb information and take it in. Spiritual health, when we need to go out and serve others and stand up for beliefs and do good things, and then when to reevaluate our lives and reevaluate our values and really determine where we want to go with ourselves. Emotional health, how we, there are moments when we are open and we're free and we're expressing ourselves, and then there's moments when we're internal, where we look within and try to evaluate our emotions and our reactions to things. Finding that balance is essentially what health is all about, is understanding how to achieve those different components. When is the right time for this? And when is it not? When is the right time? And then with all of those independently, finding a balance between all four of those aspects, all those different identities of ourselves. So you could say that when is a time to work on? Now is the time for me to work on building, for example, for me to lose weight. This would help. And how will that help you? How will losing weight help you? In order to have a healthier life or to have a better life, that your life can be better. Because the whole reason for health is not just obviously it feels good, but is to produce and to create a better lifestyle, a better life. And that's essentially what health is all about. So if you think about everything that you do to be healthy, it's not just to feel good and to look good, but it really is about creating, about producing results in your life and feeling good while doing it. And so how does this affect your life? Also, here's something that I'm in the process. Like I said, I'm moving, and a lot of times this is actually my office space, so I haven't gotten it completely set up yet. But there's also a time to organize things and to put things together, and such. If your life is a mess, like for example, a lot of people who have life problems, their house is a mess. I'm not the cleanest person. I'm a slob. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a big slob, and that's something I'm working on. And I've been realizing is that truly healthy people have clean homes, and it's kind of a giant circle. When you have a clean home, your body, you're cleaner and you feel better and you're healthier. But also in your mind, when your space is organized, you're more able to. You are yourself feel better about the environment, and you're more organized. So essentially, I don't want to spend too much longer on this, but that is what health is really all about. It is finding balance. It is finding harmony in your time and in your activities and in what you're consuming. Now, I want to introduce you guys to a little bit as well, as I'm going to I am releasing an ebook. It's coming out either next week or a few weeks. It really depends. I'm releasing an ebook. I want you guys to check it out. It's going to talk a lot more about this topic, a lot more about how we find that harmony, that balance. And this ebook it actually more kind of goes in the implementation of activities and like these different things and principles that we can learn in order to truly find that balance. But I don't want you. But as you read it and as you go through it, I don't want you to be thinking about these specific things that I must do, that I have to do in order to feel good. But these are rather ways and tools to help us to push forward into a healthier and to a better lifestyle. So it's gonna be coming out in a couple weeks. If you want access, please click the link below. That'll take you to a page. All you need to do is just give me your email address, and in a few weeks when it comes out, you'll receive an email or either it'll post a page or something where you can download it from. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week.